But first tonight, after 3 days, the nurses' strike at Rhode Island and Hasbro Children's Hospitals is now over.
The picket line is now gone, and nurses and technologists are back on the job tonight.
Lifespan let some UNAP members back into the hospitals at 3 p.m. this afternoon, but not all of them. Some nurses were told their shifts were canceled due to lack of patients.
A rally was held just before 3 with speeches and a version of the song "We're Not Gonna Take It."
But as things get back to normal at the hospital, the nurses are still working without a contract. So what happens next? Kate Walsh joins us live in Providence with more. Kate?
Well, union leaders told us at some point today on the picket line, some 3,000 people were out here. Tonight, it's pretty quiet. The temporary workers left at 3 o'clock. The regular union nurses and technologists went back on the job if they were scheduled to do so. We reached out to Lifespan. They said they were not available for an interview today due to that switchover. Off the picket line and back with their patients. 3 p.m. Friday, union nurses and techs reported for duty, ending a 3-day strike in what they called a 24-hour lockout from Rhode Island Hospital and Hasbro Children's Hospital.
Your patients are waiting to see you, and they are waiting for your return. They have missed you.
But they're nowhere closer to negotiating a new contract with Lifespan, the company that runs the hospitals.
August 8th at 5 p.m.
The next chance for UNAP to negotiate with Lifespan will be in 2 weeks. The union pushing for better wages, staffing, and resources. The company saying they believe they offered a fair deal. Eyewitness News asked U.S. Congressman David Cicilline if he reached out to Lifespan. He joined nurses outside the hospitals in the final hour before they returned to work.
I haven't, spoken to them directly, but I hope that the message they're getting is that the whole community expects them to negotiate in good faith to arrive at a fair contract for these valued employees.
UNAP plans to file a separate grievance saying Lifespan violated their contract in calling some nurses, telling them not to report to duty if they were scheduled to work after 3 p.m. Friday. Lifespan sent us a statement saying they did not violate contract and would be staffing units based on patient census. Now, nurses considered this last 24 hours they were out here as a lockout because they said they wanted to go back to work after their 3-day strike was over on Thursday at 3 p.m. But the last 24 hours were part of a 4-day contract the hospital had with temporary workers. Lifespan told us the union knew about that and still voted to strike anyway. New at 6 o'clock tonight, you'll hear from one of the union members who did have to report to duty at 3 o'clock this afternoon. For now, we're live in Providence. I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.
We begin tonight with developing news. More than 2,000 nurses are back on the job at Rhode Island and Hasbro Children's Hospitals, but the labor dispute is far from over.
Following a 3-day strike and what the union's calling a 1-day lockout, union members returned to work this afternoon. However, there is no indication the two sides are any closer to a deal, and the union says another strike remains a possibility.
Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh joins us live now from Rhode Island Hospital with the latest developments. Kate?
Well, Steve and Shannon, we weren't allowed on hospital property, but we did watch as the nurses and other union members left the picket line, went to a rally, and then all went together inside the hospital to start their 3 p.m. shift. Once inside, though, they had to work alongside employees who were not on strike this week, but workers told me they were confident everyone would be professional. Union nurses and technologists back to work, but just as frustrated as before. UNAP President Linda McDonald ripping up a Lifespan ad during their rally in the final half hour of what the union nurses called the 24-hour lockout. Friday at 3 p.m., Eyewitness News was there as thousands of nurses stopped picketing on Eddy Street and those scheduled for work returned to the job.
I've been out here all day helping organize, marching with everybody, and then I got to go in I'm one of the people that will be going into the hospital at 3 o'clock, working till 1, and I anticipate a nice, busy night.
Some union members, however, were notified by phone call and text message to not report to their Friday shift. Lifespan said in a statement they had the right to staff based on patient census, and this was considered a delayed return due to low patient census. The union said it violated the terms of their contract and they'd be filing a separate grievance. The plan now, back to the negotiation table on August 8th at 5 p.m.
We will also be seeking an authorization to issue a 10-day strike notice if Lifespan doesn't change its ways and meet us at the bargaining table to negotiate a fair contract.
And Lifespan was not available for an on-camera interview today, but just sent us a statement saying that as of the 7 o'clock shift starting tonight, 20 people were on that delayed return status, meaning they were told not to come in for their shift tonight. We will continue to follow this story for you both on air and on our website at WPRI.com. We're live in Providence tonight. I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.